In the 1990s, Nock and Kibri were the two principal makers of preformed train layouts in HO, N, and Z scale. Unfortunately, Kibri stopped making preformed layouts. In this video, I'm going to show you all the HO layouts in Kibri's 100th anniversary model train catalog. The layouts may be gone, but they will not be forgotten. Number 1, the Allgal. The Allgal was 150 by 100 centimeters in size and consisted of 7 railway bridges, 1 road bridge, and a tunnel. In the first picture, the fully scenic layout is presented. The second picture shows just the layout and the track. Finally, the third picture shows what an expanded Allgal looks like with extra panels. Kibri produced several sizes of extra flat, bare panels that blended in with the layout colors and wood frames. This is a nice 2-train operating layout for a small space. Number 2, the Greva Salis. This was the same size as the Allgal, 150 by 100 centimeters. It consisted of 7 bridges, 1 road bridge, and a viaduct. The first picture shows the scenic layout. Notice the over and under inner loop with viaduct. The second picture shows the bare layout with track. The last picture shows a track schematic with right and left panels. This is a nice small layout with an inner, over and under loop that adds operating interest. Number 3, Emall. The Emall was also 150 by 100 centimeters. It contained 4 bridges, 1 road bridge, and a detachable tunnel. The first picture shows the scenic layout. The inner loop is a pretty small oval, but at least there's a siding. In the second picture, the bare layout is presented. Finally, in the third picture, you can see an interesting feature of several Kibri layouts. They are shipped in 2 halves and are joined together with 2 pieces of wood. This enables one to expand the layout between the 2 halves. Well, if you like a train chasing its tunnel in the inner loop, this one's for you. Number 4, Shmow. Now we come to the last 150 by 100 centimeter layouts. The Allgal has 3 bridges, 1 bascule bridge, and 3 tunnels. The first picture shows an overview of the layout. The track plan of 2 ovals is pretty basic, but the scenery is quite interesting. On the left side is a canal, possibly river, that offers a lot of creative possibilities. On the right side are 3 tunnels and a long siding. This layout is pretty simple track-wise, but very interesting scenically. 5, Seabrook. Kibri offered 2 rather small and quite basic HO layouts. The Seabrook was 125 by 100 centimeters and offered 4 viaduct sections and 1 detachable tunnel. The overview shows the 2 ovals and 1 long siding. The second photo shows the bare layout with track. Note that 3/4 of the layout is basically just a flat gray surface. Only in the back quarter do we see grass, hills, water, and the viaducts. Of course, the detachable tunnel can add some more scenic interest on the right side. This is about as basic a layout as it could get. It could, however, be a nice addition to a starter set. Number 6, the Allgal. The Allgal is an even simpler version of the Seabrook, being the same size but having less scenic detail, with only 1 bridge and a kind of an odd-looking tunnel. The overview shows what could be done with the layout. I've included some track plans in another picture, just to have something else to show you. If the Seabrook is kind of an entry-level layout, then the Allgal must be kind of the pre-K version. 7, Wendelstein. We go now from the small basic layout to the big boys. Up first is the Wendelstein. It's 200 by 100 centimeters and includes a trestle, 3 bridges, 2 road bridges, and 2 tunnels on each side of the layout. I think this was also shipped in 2 sections. I really love, as we can see in the next picture here, the overview, the winding over and under inner loop through mountains, over a tunnel, and crossing a stream. As you can see, the scenic possibilities for this one are quite immense. The bare layout and track plan show just how much the varied scenic detail encompasses the layout. With additional flat panels, this layout could be a real beast. Well, I think Kibri hit a home run with this layout. Number 8, the Huns Rook. The Huns Rook is a 2-piece layout, the same size as the Wendelstein, but a bit simpler in scenery. The main attraction is a long curved viaduct over the water. Alas, there is no tunnel. The overview shows how nicely this layout can be filled out. In the second picture, you can see with the bare layout and track, most of the scenic interest is on the left section of the layout and not the right. Finally, one advantage of this layout is that panels can be inserted between the 2 sections to build a town, a really nice sized town, or if I had my way, a really good steam servicing facility with a turntable and roundhouse. This is a nice layout, but a bit too plain for my taste, to be honest. Finally, the biggest of the big boys, the Ortstein. The final layout is 200 by 125 centimeters. There are water features on both the right and left sections, with 4 viaduct bridges traversing them. As you can see in the overview, this layout has a really neat balance, as there are points of interest on each side, especially the dual viaducts spanning the lakes/rivers. Being a steam engine guy, I love the space for a complete steam facility with turntable and roundhouse on the left section of the layout. Now on the right half of the section of the layout, there's a tunnel and 2 sidings for a nice industrial complex, providing some good operational possibilities. I love this layout. It's my favorite, and boy, if I ever saw that on eBay, I think I would put in a bid for it. The Wendelstein, though, is a pretty close second. Finally, here's a picture of the Kibri layout extension forms. The sizes are as follows. 5150 is 100 by 25 centimeters. 5152 is 50 by 25 centimeters. 5154 is 80 by 60 centimeters. 5156 is 25 by 25 centimeters. 5158 is 100 by 50 centimeters. As you can see, in the mid-90s, I actually purchased a few of these. Thank you so much for watching. See my presentation of all the N and Z Kibri layouts from the same 100th anniversary catalog. By the way, I built every one of them, and I also show what I constructed in the video. Blessings!